All right, I'm Nic Harcourt, and we're here at the Bellwether, and the Dandy Warhols just recorded a session for us. First up, thank you. So good to see you.
Awesome, man. Good to see you.
Two of the Dandy Warhols.
Yeah.
We've got Zia and Courtney, of course.
We've all seen you so far today, though, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Proper reunion.
Yeah, it's true. It's been a while since we've actually done anything professionally, though,
right.
Which is kind of funny, because I was seeing you like every couple of years for a while there doing live sessions somewhere. But today we actually did it in the venue where you're performing.
Yeah.
Touring has become so much more essential to bands these days.
Yeah, because we're getting ripped off on the music. You know,
explain.
Everyone just kind of jumped in at the beginning of the digital age and said, well, we're going to do this, and you get 0.08 cents per song or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. So it's, you know, it's just, everybody has to tour. Every band is out touring now.
Yeah, but I don't know why that makes a difference. It's not like we make any more money on touring than we do on streams.
No, we used to make a lot more money on the music being played and bought and all that stuff. The purchasing of it we got a lot of money for it.
I'm saying now it's not like touring brings in some massive profit either. Everybody's still taking everything off the top of touring.
Right.
So, you know,
Yeah, 8 years ago it was the same, yeah.
The saying, got it for a song, I don't think much has changed.
So,
yeah.
Obviously, it's more of a necessity, though, now, right? Because if there isn't money coming in from selling music, you've got to...
We're talking about 20 years ago, not 8 years ago. Right? There's this... That's what you're saying, is that there's... Like, 10 years ago, there wasn't more money, and now there's not. In downloads and streams and shit. It's always... Basically, the minute the internet happened, we were fucked.
Yeah. Selling music, streaming music doesn't make money. Touring is also a very, very tight margin. Merch is how bands make money.
Right. How's it been this time around?
Or licensing.
I saw you here in LA about a year ago, and then I think you went to Australia and went to Europe, and you're back. It seems like you're pretty much living on the road at this point.
Feels like we are, but yet we're on the road far less than we're home.
Right.
But it doesn't feel like it for some reason.
Right.
But it's time to take a big break for us, though.
Touring is great, or we wouldn't do it. It's
fun.
Of course, it's rock and roll. You know, the shows, everything around it is a shit show, and it's hard, and you're in constant battles with the minutia of all these annoying details. But then you get on stage, and it's amazing, and
for 2 hours.
You love it. Yeah, of course, and you're ready to do it again. So it's not because it's a massive profit deal. It's because we make music because we can't help it.
Right.
Small
Recording, have you been busy in the auditorium this year?
We always are.
Yeah.
It's just sort of what we do. If you have a studio and you are people who've recorded for most of your adult lives, all of your adult lives actually, that's another thing we can't stop doing. So we're basically just caught in these loops of, I don't know, habit, neural ruts, and obsessive compulsive disorder.
They're all the same thing.
Yeah, sure. We do intend to spend more time in the studio and less time on the road. There's been the sponge will hold no more water. I feel like we've saturated kind of the touring vibe for a minute and want to just be at home, go to the office, take a break from travel.
Right. Los Angeles is a place that you always come back to, and I know you have a sort of mixed feeling relationship about LA through the years. What's it like coming back?
Well, it's a lot less intense because we're not coming up. There's not any pressure to, succeed as a celebrity.
You don't have to show off.
That's just, we don't have to go to the right parties, be at the Velvet Rope. Here you can get in, do that picture.
Right.
There's none of that. We're not. That's for kids.
Right.
So.
And you did it when you were kids.
It's just, it was great.
Yeah, no, we're just seeing the friends we made during that time.
Right.
It's a lot more fun. Although I did walk into a hotel the other day that we were at, that we were in a ton when we were coming up. And I walked into one of those rooms, and I just went, and I got those feelings, that overwhelming ambition. I remembered what it felt like back then, like a hot flame which burns you perpetually, and particularly when you get into Hollywood.
Right.
As a young, arrogant, when you have gifts and you're young, you're outraged that the world has no hand with which they've outstretched to receive them, the fame which you believe is your due because you're special and you're gifted, and why can't everyone see it right now? And all that shit. I forgot how hard that was until I walked into that room and I went, oh, God, I didn't really have very much fun back then.
But you played that game, right?
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, you kind of had to. That was, you get a record deal, and this is part of the deal. 30 years later, it's a little bit different. You have a lot more control over your.
We don't work for a big company anymore.
Exactly.
We worked for Capitol Records for 12 years.
Right.
And we got to do our own thing.
We had a knack for not cooperating.
And being allowed to not cooperate until the very end when we got successful enough under that business model of let them do what they do and pay for it, and it'll just keep getting bigger. Then at the end, a new team came in and they were like, oh, if we want them to get really big, we have to make the decisions. And so they were remixing records and singles without us and doctoring up photos, make us look tan. And just all sorts of classic, this is how you end a band's career in Hollywood kind of garbage,
Sure.
And they clearly hadn't learned from history or anything, but whatever. We all had kids and, bought houses and settled into a normal life dotted with rock and roll.
So if you were to look back at the guy who was in that hotel room, however many years ago that was,
Yeah.
and the career you've had and what you've been through with a record label, independent now for all these years, where does it sit right now for you?
I'm not sure what that means.
Well, doing this for a living.
We don't do this for a living. No.
No, I'm a realtor.
I know. I follow you on Instagram.
This is a
I see you
beautiful-
selling houses.
Glorious hobby.
Right.
It is a lovely, exhausting hobby, and you got to be careful to not do it too much.
Yeah, and it's so amazing. We just did the Balkans for the first time in our career. Going to new cities and going to new places I forgot how exciting it was.
Seeing new places, yeah, there still are new places to discover, which is great.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, at this point, I think one of the biggest differences, the way that we all have to work with each other, is the mechanism of the self-driven entity. We know our lanes. We, still balls are flying past us that we don't catch every day, but we have been doing this for so long. Our, most of the responsibilities have fallen into the Zia bucket and the Courtney bucket and Peter and Brent, and that is kind of a nice feeling to have a working relationship that really has developed into something that functions.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, when you get a list of 3 things or 1 thing or whatever to do, and they go to the right person, vinyl or whatever, that's a Pete, box of Pete, and like, Zia, I think we're getting ripped off on this. That's the Zia thing. Zia is the hammer.
Right.
And for me, generally, image production and
Right.
why is this getting sent out? This has not been color corrected yet. And that kind of shit. I check the CN color level and get back to me in the next hour, okay?
Because it is a business.
Absolutely.
It is.
Branding and everything,
Right.
It's everything. Life is, people are now.
Right.
Individuals, much less a band,
Right. We're all individual businesses now. Yeah.
We're a conglomerate.
Corporation. The Dandy Warhols, Inc. Great to see you. Thank you for doing that session for us.
Yeah, cool, man.
Having a chat about life, the universe. How's Portland, by the way?
It was great when we left. It was cleaner than it's been in 10 years for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great city. It had to come back. They all do.
Thanks, guys.